Hi there and welcome to day number 14 of my comparison between Genesis Mining and the GAW Miners Hashlets. Once again I'm starting with the Genesis Mining payouts today, so without further ado let's have a look to see what we got today. Right then, let's start with the first one here, which is the script 1 mega hash payment today, and a very not so good 38,361, a lot lower than the previous days. So obviously the payouts are starting to go down now. 40,342 was the payout from yesterday, for example. So hopefully this isn't going to be a downward trend now. Interesting. The next one, the SHA-256 payment, that will be for the 10 gigahash contract, and that will be 15,025. So about the same kind of 15,000 now since basically the last couple of days. Let's have a look at my Bitcoin wallet, and as you can see the payouts are there, 38,361 there and over here, and then the 15,025 here and here. So that's the Genesis mining payouts out of the way. Let's have a look now and see what's going on with the Zen portal and the Hashlets today. Right, and so here we are. Not much to report on today. No real news really. Not since yesterday. Let's have a look at the rates. So Genesis Guild and Genesis Hash have both got roughly the same payouts, with Genesis Multi down there. So not really much difference between these BTC SHA-256 type pools. And over here the usual LTC pool and Zen pool at the top, and then Waffle Hashlet again in the kind of second place, and then Hashlet Bit, Clever Hashlet and Multi Hashlet in Mint taking up the rest. So once again looks like another day of okayish payouts on the Waffle Hashlet, not as good as the Zen Hashlet for example, but okay. Let's have a look at the transactions then for today we've had. So the first payout is for the Hashlet Zen, and that's 70,780. So another great payout there by the Hashlet Zen. The next one, the Hashlet Waffle, 51,339. So not too bad. And the last one was for the Hashlet Genesis. There was two payouts for the multi pool and the hash pool that they use. 8,920 for the multi and 12,957 Satoshi for the hash. So that gave a joint payout of 21,877. Obviously at this point now, since yesterday, I have an extra 5 gigahash of power that was given to me free by GAW miners, so that will obviously help me a little bit reach my ROI now with the Genesis Hashlet. Whether or not it will be enough to catch up with the Genesis mining contract though is another thing, we'll see. Let's have a look at the service charges for today. So both the Genesis, both the Zen Hashlet and the Waffle Hashlet had a payout of 20,248 Satoshis each, and the Genesis Hashlet's payout was 5,062. So as always, I'll now bring up my text document with all the facts and figures on, all the numbers, so we can go through that and see which were the most profitable, which had the best payouts today. So we'll start with the Genesis mining 10 gigahash contract, and the payout today was 15,025 Satoshi, slightly lower than yesterday, but not really by a lot. The Genesis Hashlet's payout was 16,815, so once again now it's slightly above the Genesis mining's contract, but like once again, you know, it could be due to the fact that I've now got an extra 5 gigahash there. With the Genesis mining 1 mega hash contract, the final payout was 38,361. Lower, definitely lower by yesterday. Actually, looking through the list of payouts, this is probably, apart from day one, the lowest payout now in the last 2 weeks, apart from like I said, the first day's payout. The Waffle Hashlet's payout was 31,091. So relatively speaking, for the waffle hashlet, this was quite a good payout for the waffle hashlet. It's not the best, and it's definitely not the worst. It's somewhere in the middle, I'd say. And the Zen Hashlet's final payout, was an amazingly nice 50,532, which is the second best payout now that I've had with the Zen Hashlet in the 2 weeks. So what I've also done is I've added up the totals for the last week. So basically, what I'll go through now is the figures to see which contract has had the best payouts in the last week. So we'll start with the Genesis mining 10 gigahash, and that had a weekly total of 115,765, compared to the Hashlet Genesis's 103,296. So the Hashlet Genesis obviously has got some catching up to do to catch up with the Genesis mining 10 gigahash. The Genesis mining 1 megahash total for this last week was 289,239, compared to the Hashlet Waffles 192,178. So not so good for the Hashlet Waffle. And then the Zen Hashlet's week 2 total was 326,389. So for the second week, for this last week, the Zen Hashlet has had the best payouts, probably by about let's see, 40 to 50,000 Satoshi, so not too bad. What I've also done is I've added up all the totals from each product for the last 2 weeks. So this next one will be for the week 1 and 2 together. So the Genesis mining 10 gigahash has had 229,923 Satoshi in total, versus the Hashlet Genesis's 183,764. The Genesis mining 1 megahash over the last 2 weeks has had 587,394 Satoshi, compared to the Hashlet Waffles 332,147 Satoshi. And the Zen Hashlet is leading the way at the moment over the last 2 weeks with 616,161, or 61, 61, 61. No, that's exactly how it was. I had to double check that when I did that, because I couldn't believe that it came out exactly like that, but it was kind of funny anyway. At least it wasn't all sixes, and that would have freaked me out a bit. So yeah, so that's basically all the payouts from the last 2 weeks now. So quite an interesting week there. It's interesting, what's going on now. Zen Hashlet's doing okay. It's kind of like what I thought from the beginning. So as you can remember from the first few days payouts, I was a bit kind of surprised that the Zen Hashlet payouts were slightly lower than the Genesis mining, but altogether there's not really too much in it. It does sound a lot, but if you actually worked out the difference in Satoshi and tried to work that out in dollars, it's not really dollars, it's just a few, maybe 10 or 11 cents difference. So like I said in the beginning, the Zen Hashlet did cost $3 more, so it'd have to make up quite a lot in Satoshi now to actually get that $3 back over the next 100 days or so, or whenever we make ROI. So yeah, once again, thank you for watching. Look forward to more videos next week. Don't forget to like, dislike, and subscribe, and also leave comments. I love comments. So thank you for watching. Bye for now.